guys, welcome back. Today I'm opening a bunch of Digimon and Dragon Ball TCG packs because Pokemon's become a bit too expensive and hard to get, especially the new sets. So yeah, let's just get into it. As you can see, I've got some Digimon here. There are a bunch of different packs. So what do you got? You got World Convergence, the Special Booster, and the Chain of Liberation. And with the Dragon Ball, you've got the Ultimate Advent and 2 Power Absorbed, as well as a whole bunch of Fusion World ones. So I'm going to clean this up and then we'll get into the pack opening. Okay, so I'm going to start with the Digimon. I've got my little scissors here. I know nothing about these packs, so I don't know whether there's any particular order to pull the cards, because I know Pokemon does that. If you move like the 3 or 4 at the back to the front, it means you get your rare card at the back. I also don't know if there's a code card or anything like that with any of these. So yeah, you're just going to have to let me know if I get anything good and what all the tricks are. But I've never actually seen a Digimon card before. I just got recommended it by Cohen because apparently the artwork's pretty cool. But let's give it a go. Alright, so we can all see that there. So got Summon, Tapirmon, Kokomon, Kabuterimon, a whole bunch of freaky artwork there, but ones that I've never heard of. Oh, there we go. Wargrowlmon, X-Antibody. But we all need some antibodies. Dolphmon, Agumon. Oh, hey, that's a nice one. I remember him. Marine Divimon. That's a pretty cool looking one too. Gogmamon. And Tumblemon. Must be clumsy. And Suzune Kazuki. I have no idea who that is. The tamer. Ooh, and then this is kind of shiny. I don't know if you can see that. Gomamon. So, oh yeah. It looks a bit more like something I remember from, 20 years ago when I first saw it. But yeah, not a bad start for a first pack ever of Digimon cards. So that one was at the back already, so I'm going to leave them over to the side there. Get into this next pack. It's been a while since I opened any TCG actually. It's kind of exciting. I'm going to butcher a lot of the names as well. Hopefully you guys can see these alright. Shamanmon. Shellmon. Oh, that's cute. Volcanomon. It doesn't even look like a Digimon. Kokabuterimon. I'm going to butcher these names, aren't I? Wankunmon. Kelmeramon. Dark to light, thunder to gunfire. Okay. Interesting. I like it. Machine Dramon. Oh, pretty cool there. Sangomon. Skullbleachimon. Okay. And Koichi Kimura. A tamer card, and that's kind of shiny too. And oh, there's something behind it as well. And didn't I get that before? But this one's also shiny, so that's not too bad. Machine Dramon. Let me know if I'm probably saying them all wrong, but let me know. Right, now we're going to finish with this World Convergence, which I think is pretty cool pack art right there. I don't know if it's a good set though. Literally just went online and just picked out, because EB Games here you can just buy single packs. I know it's not a good way to do it. Well, it didn't cut all the way through. There we go. I know it's not a good way to do it, but I just wanted to test them all and see what you got. So, X-Ross up. Wind Guardian. Sumemon. Vemon. So shy, man. Whoa, there's a lot going on in that card. Snatchmon. Oh, jeez. Raging Serpentine. Human. Hey, I remember him. He was the OG back in the day. One of the OGs. Garurumon. Navimon. And Dracomon. They love this. They love this sort of one. Not bad though. And then Tagiru Akashi. Not too bad. I don't know. They got pretty good artwork, but like, I don't know, there's just I don't know if there are any super rare ones that I pulled there. But pretty basic for the rares, I guess, if they were rares. The shinies, if you will. Alright, so I'm going to get into the Dragon Ball ones now. The Ultimate Advent. So I know quite a lot more about Dragon Ball than I do about Digimon. I just wanted to try the Digimon. Let's see what it was. And by knowing a lot about Dragon Ball, I mean the series, not the TCG. So you're going to have to let me know as well what's good and what's not. Trunks, Watcher from the Future. Super Saiyan Son Goku, beginning of a fierce battle. Vegito, oh, that's not too bad. Son Goku, the Cell Games. Super Saiyan 4, Deadly Combat with Machine Mutant. Okay. Gowasu, Stern Rebuke. Super Saiyan Vegeta, Snowy Mountain Battle. Fused Zamasu, Ideal World Creation. Yeah, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Hey, that's like the last scene of GT, isn't it? Final Destination. Gets taken out by a crane right after. Trunks Escape. Kaba, Sudden Growth Anew. And then Super Saiyan 4 Showdown with him. I got that again, but this one I think is kind of shiny. There you go, that's the first pack of Dragon Ball out of the way. Now we're going to get into these power absorbed ones. So I actually have a booster box of these because they were really cheap. I don't know if that's a good sign or not. So we'll just have to wait and find out. Ah! No spoilers. Everything's going wrong. Welcome to my channel. Super Saiyan Cumber Battle Frenzy. Oh, he's from Heroes, isn't he? I think. Android 21. Majin Buu Talent Manifest. Trunks Prisoner from the Future. Oops. Getting ahead of myself. Super Saiyan God Goku. Deborah. Nice, nice. Android 17 again. Calm Judgment. Majin Buu. Desperate Defiance. Key Energy Absorb. Ian. Dr. Mew. Vengeful Alliance. He was from a movie, wasn't he? I think. Oh no. Gee, can't quite remember. Koitsukai Warrior of Universe 3. That one's the shiny. You can kind of see it there. That's not bad. And then finishing with Android 21. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Nice little start there for the power absorbed. So this is the other pack art. Super Saiyan God Goku. Hopefully don't slice through any cards with that. Need sharper scissors. There we go, so we got Android 21 again. Evil Aura Overflow. That's kind of a really crisp, clean picture there. I like that. Super Saiyan Vegeta again. Gohan, Spirit of Resistance. Cumber, Captive Fighter. Dende, Laying the Foundation. Cumber again. Man, they love this one, don't they? Key Absorb again. Kibito Kai. Tara on display. Ooh, here we go. Super Saiyan Vegeta. That's a shiny. You can see that. Nice. I like that a lot. And then you finish with Krillin. Powers expanded, not absorbed. That was a pretty good one there. That Vegeta, I quite like that one. Now we get into the Fusion World ones. So I think these are kind of different. Apparently the rares and stuff don't look as good. I'm not 100% sure though. That's just what I saw on like Reddit. But that might be changing with the new packs. I'm not too sure. And I'm not 100% sure on how old some of this stuff is either. I just know that Fusion World is apparently an easier game to get into than Masters. So we got Great Saiyaman, Piccolo, Bulma, Goten, Trunks, Senzu, Rosie, Blades of Judgment. Ooh, here we go. Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I like that. Ooh, here we go. The shiny one, Saved by a Barrier. Is that like Android 17? Android 17. Android 17. And Hercule and... Oh, there's a code card for all of you guys if you wanna play it. Because I don't play it, so you guys can have it. So put them in a third pile at the top there because they're Fusion World. So this one's New Adventure. So, Wicked Rampage. Beast Kai. Orpsama. This one must be pretty recent then, because isn't he from, he's Daima, isn't he? Majin Buu, good. Oops. Nail. Son Goten. Glorio. Yeah, this has to be fairly recent. Berta. Oops. Followed by Zarbon, of course. And Trash Talk from one of the better movies, actually. Janemba, who is a pretty good villain. Mirai and Gohan, Adolescence. And ready for the code card. Hopefully you can see it. Wait, where's my code? Oh, there it was. Turn around. There you go. Claim that. So there was two, kind of shiny ones in there. I don't know if they're the better ones or not. Whether there's like an extra level of shiny. Let me clean this up over here. So they live there now. So I'm going to do the Ultra Limit now. So just bear with me. Oop. Well, what do we got straight out of the bat? Invasion of the Saiyans. Mona, never heard of. Grand Supreme Kai, I have heard of. Izu, never heard of. Android 18. Hercule. Shin. Fidel. Whis, not bad. Super Oob. And Overwhelming Confidence. Ooh, that one's got a bit of a shine to it. With the lightning, I think actually looks quite nice. And followed by Goku GT in the Super Saiyan 4. Again, a bit of a shine. Not bad. And code card. I don't know if the Digimon ones had a code card. I can't remember. I should check before I stop. And we're up to our final pack now, the Raging Roar, with Super Saiyan 4 Goku on the front. there we go. So we start with Krillin, Tupper, Kami, Energy Absorption, Vegeta Childhood, Son Goku, that's a nice one, Sphere of Destruction, Vuan, Doltucky, Raccoon, ooh, Special Beam Cannon. Shit, that one looks nice. I like that one. Just anything with the lightning, I think, with the reflection, looks really good. I don't know if you guys can see that. I like that one. Followed by Majin Buu. None other than Majin Buu. In all his glory. Look at his glory. And that has a bit of texture to it too. That's actually a really... Okay, that one's a really nice one. I don't know if you can see the texture and stuff. That one's pretty good. And I'll finish with your favorite code card. So let me know, how did I go? I'll do a quick recap just to see what we got, so bear with me. Alright, so I've gone through now. So I missed quite a few of the Dragon Ball Z. Well, I basically pulled out everything that was a bit shiny, but I missed a few that were shiny, so I'll go through those again. But the Digimon ones, I was a little bit disappointed. I don't know what you aim for in the Digimon, whether you want the Tamers or the Digimons, or whether I just didn't pull anything super rare. I don't think I did. But we got Suzune, Koichi, and Tajiru, I think. Probably butchered his name wrong. Been ages looking since I've watched these. Gomamon, which I actually quite like that one. It's a nice artsy card. Dracomon and Machine Draymon. So they were the pulls from the 3 packs, I think it was. So let me know how I went with those if you're into the Digimon side of things. And then we get the Dragon Ball ones. So everything in my hand here was anything that has a bit of a shine to it, compared to the normal cards. So that's quite a decent amount. I know I did open a few packs though. But yeah, you got the Gohan's Overwhelming Confidence, the Special Beam Cannon, Saved by a Barrier. Then we get into some nicer ones. And Hercule, which I think I missed. Adolescence Gohan I missed, I think. Mirai I definitely missed, I think. Yeah, the Super Saiyan 4 Goku, the Super Saiyan 2 Kaba, the End of Universe 3, the Vegeta, which I quite like. And then yeah, the Goku Super Saiyan 4 followed by Majin Buu, which I think is the best one, just because it's got texture and the other ones don't. But yeah, I guess you guys are just gonna have to let me know how I went. I'm very new to these sets, these TCGs. I usually collect Pokemon, so do a lot better with them, as you'll probably see in future videos, because I have a huge unopened collection that I plan on opening one day. I'm just a bit scared because it's probably worth a bit now because I keep putting it off. But yeah, if you like this, let me know if you want to see more or any other TCGs that you'd like to see me open. And yeah, subscribe for more, and see you guys next time.